Right now, the U.S. is already making plans for Pope Francis to visit next week.
Right, but first he's going to make a stop in Cuba come tomorrow. He recorded a 4-minute message ahead of that trip for the people of Cuba, again, ahead of this historic trip, telling them Jesus loves them. He says he admires the love the Cuban people show in helping one another through daily challenges.
And the Pope will spend 4 days traveling through Cuba, including an outdoor mass in Revolution Square in Havana on Sunday. ABC Action News anchor Laura Harris is traveling with the Pope and joins us from Cuba now to show us the excitement building for the arrival.
Excitement certainly building in this island nation. So many people excited for Pope Francis to make his first visit here to Cuba. And something we're noticing this morning, we're seeing the older cars and new cars as well. People writing me on my Facebook page asking me to take pictures of the older cars in the area, but you'll notice even cars driving by us right now, some of them are actually newer models. We're being told by our cab driver that in the last couple of years this has started where they're getting newer cars in the area, but you still know those old cars are here. Why? Because we can smell almost that sense of burning oil in the air. But back to Pope Francis, we've spoke to some of the locals here today, many of them this morning as well as yesterday when we got off the plane, telling us they almost can't even quantify their excitement because they just know that Pope Francis represents hope to them and change and something new that is going to happen, as they've already seen with that embargo being lifted between the U.S. and Cuba. Look for our reports continuing through this weekend as well as next week as we follow Pope Francis in Cuba as well as the U.S. That will start this evening on the Now Tampa Bay starting at 4 o'clock. For now, we are in Havana. Laura Harris, ABC Action News.